Turns out that Houston is home to a lot of people, and 4 family members of the Casey Anthony family live here. Cindy Anthony is her mom, and this is her second cousin, Dana. Good morning, Dana.
Good morning. How are you?
Hi
Hey,
there.
we're doing great. So now that the verdict has come down, she obviously can't be tried, again. And it seems like the family, nobody in the family is really saying, oh, yeah, I think she's guilty. Do you think she was guilty?
Exactly. First of all, I want to tell y'all, I listen to y'all every day. I love y'all. Y'all are great. Heard y'all talking about it, and I just wanted to give y'all just a little bit of insight. Naturally, I want to be loyal to my family.
Sure, of course.
And I want to tell you first, I'm not speaking for George Anthony's side of the family. I'm only speaking for our side, which is Cindy Anthony.
Okay.
And basically that is that we were totally surprised, completely surprised. There's been some speculation that that we knew that that she was going to be not guilty, that the family had some kind of insight. That's not true at all. We all totally expected her to be found guilty. But she wasn't. And I just wanted to put out there that there is truth to the defense side, and that will come out. And it won't be long, and people can make their own decisions and opinions from that. But there will be a book written about the truth.
Who's going to write the book?
I can't give out the name. You can find it easily.
Okay.
The judge said, if you remember, or you can call back from the internet, I'm sure, and replay the part where he had just found out that the booker was in the area.
Mm-hmm.
However, the booker had been in the area the entire trial, and he was hired by the family to sit and take his complete opinion, and it's 2 people, a man and a woman, to their opinion completely and write it from their side, what they saw, how it all came out. And so I just wanted everyone to know that it sounds like just ridiculous that she was found not guilty. I promise that it will all come out. And yes, she did some things wrong. There were major mistakes made, but it will play itself out, and it was a true verdict.
So wait, if you're just tuning into the Rule Ryan Show, this is the voice of Dana, who is the second cousin to Cindy Anthony. That's Casey Anthony's mom. You said the truth will come out in this book about what happened to Caylee, or what happened with what happened to Caylee.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely.
I got to be honest, I find it kind of disgusting that, a 2-year-old daughter or a 2-year-old girl has lost her life, and already the wheels are spinning. How can we profit from this and make a book out of it?
I agree. I'm not the one, like I mentioned to your producer, I'm a distant cousin, and I mean that by we're not everyday, in other words, we wouldn't be decision makers on those things, but I do agree. I absolutely do agree.
Do you think that she killed him? That's what I want to know. You never answered that. Yeah. Brian asked earlier, do you, in your heart, what is the other family members, do you think that...
Yeah, because you said you're surprised.
No, the entire family expected a guilty verdict.
Yeah, but I mean, what you expect is one thing. Do you believe in your heart that she was innocent, or because not guilty is not the same as innocent? Okay, not guilty means there is a reasonable doubt they didn't do their job proving the case. Do you believe that she is innocent, that she did not do this?
Absolutely. Only after a conference call with our entire family last night about 11 o'clock, where we found out things that we've all been asking this entire time since they got up there and changed the entire story. So, yes. Before last night, I would say absolutely that it was a travesty that the verdict was not guilty till last night.
Okay, let me throw this out there to you then, Dana. You said that in the beginning of our call that you are only speaking for the Cindy Anthony side of your family, not for her husband George.
Absolutely.
Does that have anything to do with what you think happened to Caylee?
Yes, it absolutely does.
Huh.
Oh, you think he may have had something to do with it?
The story that you heard that was presented by Jose Baez was absolutely what happened, and that's what I speak. I'm saying for our side of the family, and that's only because of the call that we received and the proof that we received last night.
But I mean, it's hard to believe anything because there's been so many different. It's like throwing the kitchen sink. Okay, well, here's a new revelation. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. And that's how you create reasonable doubt, because you throw in all these possible different scenarios.
And that's the only reason that I halfway agree with the book. I think the money ought to go to charity. I don't think, and I don't know how they've got that and all. I mentioned that last night on the phone call, and, it was kind of thrown up. I can tell some people are trying to profit. Y'all will find out, very soon how that's going to go. I don't know if they're going to do a charity thing, but I think if a book's written, it ought to go to the people who find
well, why even write a book?
Well,
Dana?
that's a good idea.
Why even write a book? Why should there even be a book written?
They want to clear their side of the family.
The only reason is for Casey to get out the story and explain what happened to her mind the day that took place, and how it completely flipped over, and she did what I call last night. What I took from that phone call was that she had a complete and total nervous breakdown, and literally is not going to be okay mentally anymore ever.
Well, I mean, I don't see how for 3 years in prison and going back and forth, and everyone thinks you killed your daughter, and a lot of people still believe that. They believe that she did.
She is just as much, and God, my family's going to kill me for saying this, but she played just as much of a part to me, and the entire thing is as anybody else. And I guess I'm saying George Anthony, and I cover up whatever. She played a part just as much. And to me, I don't know if not guilty was I don't know if that was right or wrong. I know that there should have been a lesser charge from our understanding.
More like an accomplice to murder?
Yeah. I think something, I don't even know if murder would be, I believe the drowning happened. The second that happened and the decisions that were made after that, our family feels like were wrong and should be judged accordingly with George Anthony. So we are waiting to sit back and find out after things come out what will happen to George.
Okay, so apparently on Thursday, if Casey Anthony does get released because she's already served 3 years in prison, they say she may write down her time. Where do you think she's going? Where is she going to go? Is she going to go with your family? Is she going with her mom? Where's she going?
As far as we know now, yeah, she will be. We don't know where George will be, and we don't know if they're going to come here or if they're going to go to a hotel. That's another call tonight that we've all offered our help.
So you think she's going to Houston?
Assistance or a place to just get away where they, won't be followed and tracked.
So,
however,
wait, let me say again, Dana, you think that Casey's coming to Houston if she gets out of jail on Thursday?
It's been discussed.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Should I say it's been offered? It was mentioned as a possibility, as though would we be against that? And after we asked the questions we asked, and we were told the entire information, and we were asked to be proven, made some phone calls, then we offered, one of three places that she could go here to being in Pasadena if it was absolutely needed.
Well. Okay, Dana.
We appreciate and we don't mean to seem like we're beating up on you. I think that people just have a lot of frustration.
I'm kind of afraid of calling.
No. Look, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, and it's family. And we just want to thank you for calling in. And I really, I didn't want you to feel that we were beating up on you. It's just that there's a lot of frustration. People want to get answers,
Yeah, then that's the only reason I called, just to give us all kind of because I know everybody, along with us, the family, was doing all the wondering that everybody else was doing. And I just thought I would, give everybody a little bit of an insight of what's going on our side,
Okay, well, Dana, thank you so much for checking in or calling the Rule and Ryan Show.
Y'all do a great job.
Okay, we appreciate it. Take care.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Wow, that was interesting.
It is
Casey
frustrating.
Anthony could be here. She could be here. Come in here. Okay.